are now tuned in to this week's episode of our podcast. Today we are going to interview some of the greatest and most influential minds in our field. By sharing our collective expertise, we will show you how to harness, control, and use your own skill set to achieve ultimate success and live the life you want. And now, please welcome your host.
Friends, here is Dorothy from Marketing Talkie. How are you today? We would like to welcome you to another episode of Season 2. Today's episode will be very, very interesting because we will be speaking about one of the most famous social media platforms for businesses, which is Facebook, of course, recently known as Meta, right? Our guest is the specialist regarding this platform. She helps business owners to achieve their goals through this platform, especially use its potential and helping them mostly with the video businesses and also with video business promotion. Let's welcome wonderful Melanie Whittaker.
That is an amazing intro. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Happy to be here.
Yes, wonderful to have you with us today. And wonderful that finally we could meet. We can discuss a bit about this meta issues, and we hope to give some tips to our viewers, listeners. My dearest friend, how come, first of all, how come you became the business specialist, especially with Facebook? Because it's not common to help, especially in case of business of video lives or video promotion. We all know Facebook as a meta, right? We all use it, of course, for the personal business purposes. But how come did you decide to use this particular platform as your specialization?
Because video, you probably hear this phrase a lot, but video is king. And the reason that video is king is you can connect with people so much faster through video than the written word. Okay. With the written word, you aren't seeing them, you aren't hearing them, you aren't getting to know their personality. You know, when you think you can form an opinion on something through the word, but it takes longer. With video, I could watch someone do a video once and I get an idea of that person. So the more videos you see of that person, you're sussing them out. You know, especially anyone who's listening to this, who's a coach or a service provider, this is so crucial for your business because people are looking for coaches and service providers, and the ones that use video, they're killing it because people make a connection through the video. And therefore, they want to reach out to that person because they automatically feel a connection, and that connection is made faster than doing emails, blog posts, newsletters, written social media posts. Yes, you're going to form a connection, but it will take longer.
Yes, of course, because they see you and they, make some kind of vibe between you and them, and it's much more easier to arrive to the client and to have better connection, not only as the business owner, also as the friend, right? And this way you can create wonderful collaborations. Mel, I often hear from business owners which wonder if Facebook Lives are really necessary to grow their businesses. And I would like to know what are your thoughts about that one, because if you're a specialist, you meet many business owners with different mindsets, and I was wondering if these Facebook Lives are necessary for the business growth. What do you think?
100%. I'm not going to force anybody to do a Facebook Live. We all have freedom of choice here. No one's putting a gun to your head and making you do a Facebook Live. But you are going... That's never... Right, listen, when I talk to clients and they freak out because women have hang-ups a lot, whether it's body image, worried about people laughing at us or judging us, maybe getting nasty comments, whatever they worry about. I always say to them, if you don't do a Facebook Live, you can still get your dream. You can still build a business.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to take you long. So what do you want? Do you want to go on video and build this dream faster? Or do you want to go in for the long haul? Because it's going to take you a lot longer through just the written word.
Especially if you do first time, it's much more easier later on, right? So once you start to use it,
It is, yeah.
you are habituate yourself for the video and for this kind of communication with the client. It's much easier for you to do it so later on, because if you do it constantly, you are habituate yourself, right? And it's much more easier. Maybe the first one are quite difficult, so they need coaching.
It is. The first one is nerve-wracking. You know, I have a lot of women who I've helped who, you know, I want to put a shout out to mums here. I'm not a mum, but I've had a lot of clients who are mothers. And when they have never done a Facebook Live and I'm encouraging them and I'm helping them, a lot of the time they'll say things like, oh, but my kid will want to sit on my knee, or the house looks a mess. Like, I can't do that. And I go, you can. And inevitably, 9 times out of 10, their target audience is other mothers, right?
Yep.
And I say to them, another mother is going to go, oh my goodness, look at her. She's going live. The kids are there,
Exactly.
but she's still rocking it, still doing it. And you're giving them the permission slip to do it themselves. Yeah. And so another mother looks at you and thinks, oh my goodness, if she can do it, I can do it.
But this way you also show them that you are the same like them. And it's not excluding the fact that you are able to do so, they are able to. And first of all, you show them, look, I have the same as you, right? I'm mother, I am, I have my stuff to do, I have my kids around, but I'm the same as you. So if I could do it, you can do it. You have kids, I have kids, right? And this way you show them support and understanding, which is building, of course, wonderful relation with the client.
Here's something else I'd like to say, Dorothy, which fits in with what you're saying. Let's put ourselves into, I always say this to people, stop making Facebook Lives about you. So when I say that phrase, what I'm meaning is stop worrying about what other people think of you. Because here's the thing, potential clients are everywhere. Potential clients are checking out videos for whatever it is they need help with. And here's the thing, we all know when it comes to a potential client working with you, they're looking at what you have to offer, what results they're going to get, the price, and the biggie, and this is why I say coaches and service providers, this is why it's going to catapult you. They want to know if they're going to enjoy working with you. If they've started watching your videos and they're like, I like her vibe, or I relate to her, I like the things she says, or I like the way she looks at things, she's formed that connection through video.
Yep.
She ain't going to do that through the written word.
First of all, we should also show our human nature, right? So even if you, of course, use the Facebook Lives to, show your experience, give your offer to the client, it's still good to mix it with a private life, right? To show them that you are also valuable as the person. That's why, of course, I do agree with you that we should not use Facebook Live just for the private purpose if you use it for a business one. But it's also nice, of course, to give this touch, right, of the private life, like we spoke before. So this way, the business owner feels better.
This is what I say to my clients, like, it's so easy when you're trying to grow your business. Excuse me. It's so easy to just be in work mode all the time. So you always feel you've got to be promoting your offers. You always feel you've got to be talking about business all the time. I say to my clients, do a really spontaneous one. You might be outside walking down the road and all of a sudden inspiration hits. And it could be anything. It could be that you're walking down the road and you're having a good day. Or you're in a perfect location and you want people to see it. Or you're out with the children in the park. Or you're walking your dog. Like, show your life. And it doesn't always have to be about business.
Of course, but if, like I say, if you show them your private life, they also feel that they are so important, right? That you give them permission to come into your life, either that you treat them not only, how we can say, as from the financial aspect, but also from the human aspect. That's why sometimes it happens that with our clients, we are friends, we are for long time friends, because we get this special connection which stays for a long time. That's why it's very nice to to give
Yeah.
a little bit shadow of your private life, either do not show themselves that we are only focusing on the financial aspect, but also we see them as the human, and this is also helping a lot to build the connection.
Absolutely.
Right? Mm. Mel, my wonderful Mel, I know that you have a special gift for our viewers and listeners, and I would like to hear a little bit more about it because I'm curious myself.
It's actually the lead magnet on my website, and it's invaluable. Seriously, because there's the famous phrase, "You don't know what you don't know," right? And so many women come to me frustrated because they're doing, as everyone always says, I'm doing all the things they tell me to do, but nothing's working.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I do, if you sign up for this lead magnet on my website, by the way, my website is youareyourmarketing.com, which I'm sure you'll leave links on this. Basically, it's going to highlight how you can do your marketing, how you can show up, and things like what we've discussed here about doing video and how to do it in a way that feels true to you. It's so easy to, especially as women, we're looking at other people and thinking, oh, maybe I should do that. And that's why I called my business You Are Your Marketing. Stop worrying about everybody else. Stop analyzing how they are doing things, because they're doing it and it works for them. You need to stay in your own lane. You need to show up as you. And you need to stand in your power and own what you do and have no shame about it, and just get out there. And once you get out there and you start putting into practice these things, these points I've highlighted, you'll notice such a difference.
The point is that we are different, right? And we should also focus on ourselves, just because there is not in the world two the same people, and also two the same business owners, right? And you are different, I am different, you are different, and we should focus on our diversity, right? And this way we represent ourselves the way which we are. We cannot compare to other people. Of course, we can get some inspirations, some suggestions, especially if there is the business collaboration between these two people, for example. But still, we should be faithful to ourselves, right? As the human, as the person, as the we present ourselves.
Right.
It's like business card, right? You are your marketing, and this is your business card, right? It's so like walking business card. So this is the way that we should be, right? Regarding your tip, I will of course share the informations in the description of the podcast, with the link also to your website, so our viewers can reach out to you this way directly. And I hope that they will find it useful. I think that they will, because it's wonderful gift. For sure, I will go myself to check it out, because I had no possibility, unfortunately, yet. And my dearest Mel, I hope to talk to you soon again, one day. Everything's changing, social media marketing's changing. Probably new video stuff will come also around. Facebook, Meta, all the time evaluating, and I think that we should meet again in the next future, probably still in the season 2 of Marketing Talkie with Guests, for sure. And what else I can say? It was wonderful to have you with us, and
thank you
very much for spending your time with us. All the details to Melanie Whittaker, which was our guest today, we will leave in the description of the podcast. And wish you a wonderful day. Thank you very much for the time spent with me, with us here, and hope to talk to you soon then.
Thank you.
This week's episode has come to an end, but the fun doesn't have to stop here. If you have any questions, suggestions, or feedback, head over right now to Twitter and Facebook and like, share, and get involved. Join us next time.